returning. Welcome back, baby. What it do, boo boo? It's so good to see you. Okay, so tonight we're going to be going into the Modern Witch Tarot, the Cosmic Record Oracle, and then I have the Higher Self Oracle. Okay, so if you're ready, let's jump in. Let's see what Holy Spirit has for us. Let me do my quick shout outs real quick, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, that's what I have for us. Let's get it kicking. Okay, let me just cut that off. All right, let's see. Let me get into it. Okay, I just gotta open up the chat. Hold on. I know y'all in here. My boos. Hey boos. How y'all doing? Happy Thursday. I had a really good day today. I had a lot of work, but I got it done in a timely manner. And I just really felt like I had a very good day. And I hope you had a beautiful day too. Okay. Hello, Slightly Bent. How you doing? Let me pin my message. Okay, Crystal Sky Molder, Slightly Bent, Bethany Elliott, Linda Wolf, Boo Boo Bear Martin Simpson, and Clifford Beans. How y'all doing? What's up, Dennis? How are you, baby? Hey. All right, y'all. I hope y'all, it's Thursday, tomorrow is Friday, and I'm feeling it. I'm with it. I'm with it. I definitely am feeling blessed and highly favored. I have been in my head really, really heavy, real tough. I don't know if anybody else has. I don't know. The energy is just kind of like, I do feel blessed, but I do feel off at the same time. And it could be because, we're about to get a new moon, pretty soon. I don't know. Maybe it's the energy. I don't know. It's Taurus season. What's up, Giovanna Dixon? How you doing? I've been talking to my spirit team. They know I had these moments where I just be like, what is wrong with me? It's like I feel blessed, but then I still be feeling like something ain't right. And I know they probably be like, ain't nothing even wrong. What is wrong with you? I don't know. But I've been in my head a lot. I've been thinking a lot about the things I've learned over the last couple of years, where I want to go, stuff I want to do, that kind of thing. That's where my mind is at. So you've been thinking like that too, Slightly Bent? Okay. You said my energy lifts you, Giovanna. Well, I'm so happy it do. Hey, Tuesday. Because that's what I'm here to do is uplift the collective. Okay. That being said, let's get it. Let's go. Holy Spirit, what is it you got for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs? What is it that you got for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs? Let's see. We're starting off with the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. 3 of Pentacles here in reverse, Capricorn. We got the King of Wands, Leo in reverse, Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. In the upright. Last but not least, we got Death, Scorpio. Let's see what the energy is at the bottom of the day to kind of get an overall energy. Thank you for the floating heart, Slightly Bent. Hello, Elizabeth Durham. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Cups. So it looks like somebody wants to return. Somebody wants to reverse the tower with you. Who is this person? Somebody who dropped their position. Aries energy here with the Emperor in reverse. Tower, Scorpio. And then we got the 8 of Cups, Pisces. So it looks like somebody at some point in time dropped their position, allowed chaos to ensue. Now they want to make stuff right. Y'all know it's that time of season. Okay, it's getting warm. You got new people you're meeting. You got exes that want to come back. So it's a lot going on here. So let's get into it. Let's see what the overall, our main cards are saying here. Hello, 5 Dimes and Roy Vaughn. Welcome to the channel. So we're starting off with this Sagittarius energy. Knight of Wands here in the upright. Somebody was real impulsive. Okay. Now, what were they so impulsive with? Not working with you. So here we got the 3 of Pentacles here in reverse with the Knight of Wands. So somebody was real impulsive, like, quick, I don't want to work with you, collective. I don't think that such and such that you want to do will even work. So here it is. Somebody thought that something that they wanted to do was not going to work when it came to you. So they moved real quick. to be irresponsible. And I'm saying irresponsible because we see, don't forget that this Aries energy right here. This is being irresponsible. If you are a provider, a father figure, someone who is supposed to stay in control and look out for others, and you drop your position, of course you're going to be the King of Wands in reverse. That's irresponsibility. This is somebody who is a hothead, who is just being very irresponsible. And they chose to do this to you. So we got Leo energy there with that King of Wands. So this is somebody who was very irresponsible. And after doing all of this, being real quick to say they want to work with you, being very irresponsible and dropping their position. Now, we just seen it. They want to reverse the tower. Didn't I say that? They want to come back. Okay. Now, here it is with the Ace of Wands. This is somebody who wants to start over. They want to birth something new with you. After they had already pulled the plug and death is in reverse. Remember, they want to reverse the tower. They had the 8 of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who wants to come back. But you and this person have definitely had an ending. Now, with it being death, though, this is somebody who does not want it to be permanently over. They want to transform the relationship. Okay, I want us to get back together, but maybe we could do something a little bit different going forward. So this is what I got for you here. Okay, Scorpio energy with death. Hello, Bethany, Elliott, QB. How you doing, baby? So let's talk about this Knight of Wands. This person who decided to be so impulsive. Let's see why. Why were they so damn impulsive? Holy Spirit, what do you have for the Knight of Wands here in reverse? Well, of course. We got strength here in the upright. Leo, Devil, Capricorn, and the 7 of Swords in reverse. Oh, okay. I see what it is. Somebody was strong on being on their high horse. Somebody was strong with it. They had to have it their way. Here with the Devil and strength, child, this is somebody who thought they had that thing on lock. It's going to be my way. Now, this person was real impulsive. Like I said, they could also have, listen, strength. And in some ways, I could say this looks like a contradiction, but not necessarily. Because this is somebody who could have just pursued being devilish, toxic. This is somebody who could have a drug or alcohol addiction, sexual addiction, gambling addiction, that could just like to argue and fight and be a karmic, right? Now, this being that strength is in front of this could just amplifies how strong their addiction is. Somebody could have a strong addiction, and it could be sexual, being that that's the Knight of Wands. Somebody could like giving away dang-a-lang of vagina, and it's got a grip on them. You see what I'm saying? So whatever this person is, this is something that they pursue very strongly. It's got a hold on them, and they can't let go. Now, whatever this is, when they get in this addictive behavior or toxic energy, it makes them move impulsive. And y'all know when people get high, get drunk, sometimes they make spur of the moment decisions. I'm about to do this right here, right now. I'm going to put my mom's, even if you're gambling, I'm going to put my car up to make this bet. Sometimes people they just move like that. So somebody made a very impulsive decision, probably at a time when they were not on their best behavior. They could be in some sort of addictive behavior. And I say it's sexual, or it could be, now don't have to be, but with the 7 of Swords here, now they want to apologize. So why are they apologizing? Because they was definitely doing some stuff behind your back here, okay, with the 7 of Swords, okay? Hello, Linda Wolf, Cannabis Cowboy, Patricia, how y'all doing? Welcome to the channel, everybody. So, yeah, this is somebody who was probably cheating. I did say somebody could be very sexually impulsive here with the Devil and the Knight. This is him. This is looking like somebody they could have a strong sexual addiction, and they rushed out here, did some stuff behind your back. Now they want to come back and say they're sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was so quick. I was in the middle of whatever addictive behavior I had, and I made an impulsive decision to not work with you. 3 of Pentacles is in reverse. Now, I could say the 3 of Pentacles could mean that this is somebody who wants to leave third parties alone. But we about to see. All right. What's up, Vin Boss? How you doing, baby? Welcome to the channel. Let's talk about the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles here in the upright. 3 of Wands in reverse, Tower in reverse. Now, that 7 of Swords, you guys, is Aquarius. And then Strength, Leo, and I think Capricorn, I said it was the Devil. Now we got the Tower again, Scorpio, Three of Wands, Aries. Okay, and then we got the Knight of Pentacles, which is Taurus. All right, so let's talk about it. What's up, Ron Richard? How you doing, baby? And Lindell Anderson, hey, hey, hey. Okay, so this is somebody who, like I said, they want to reverse the Tower after self-sabotaging. That's what I have here. They want to say, I'm sorry, I want to reverse the Tower. They want to come in and they want to make an offer towards you. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't work with you when I had the chance. I would love to work with you now. I know I self-sabotaged. I moved real quick. You know, they can blame it on the alcohol. For all I know, I was just, blame it on the alcohol. It just caused me to just move too fast. And I said I didn't want to work with you. But that's not true. That's not true. Now, I don't know if they have the alcohol problem. The song popped in my head. Blame it on the alcohol. They want to blame it on whatever their addictive behavior is. Okay, this is somebody who's going to tell you, I was out here, I was acting real irresponsible. Let's talk about this Knight of Wands in reverse, okay? What's up, Jamie Yabaro is Serial Manifester, okay? Welcome to the channel, sweet pea. Lynn Rodriguez, what it do, boo-boo? All right, King of Wands here in reverse. This Leo energy, all right? Ooh, look at me. Slightly been said, y'all get the likes up, double tap. Let's get it. We should have at least 100 likes with 100 people in here. Please double tap in the center of your screen. Show some support. Double tap and say hello, baby. We don't bite over here. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here. Let's talk about the King of Wands here in reverse. What's up, Jeanette Capers? How you doing? All right, King of Wands in reverse is being clarified by the Page of Wands in reverse, which is Aries for me. Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, Judgment, Libra. This is somebody who is now realizing, guess what? They can't get stuff off the ground. They're struggling. They're struggling. And they partly believe that the reason why they're out here struggling is probably because of how they moved when it came to you. I was impulsive. I was irresponsible. Now I can't get stuff off the ground and I'm paying for it in my pockets because, sometimes karma has a way of doing what? It comes back around again and hits people in their pockets. So this is what I have here with the Two of Pentacles here and the Page of Wands. Somebody is not, their finances up and down. And they might feel like it's up and down because they was juggling you. This is somebody who desperately wants to resurrect the relationship. They want you to show them mercy. I know that I did you dirty. I know I was moving out fast, but I was high or I was drunk or I was, laid up and I really wasn't thinking about it at the time. But now I want to resurrect the relationship. I want a new start. They want you to show them mercy. They want to get back in good graces. They want y'all to get back together. All right. Ace of Wands here. This is them wanting to birth something new. What's up, John Levitas? There go my boo. Hey, boo. Let's talk about the Ace of Wands. Okay. So this Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. This is somebody who now wants to birth a brand new beginning after telling you they wanted it to be over. They're all their actions. Actions speak louder than words. So here it is. Their actions is saying they want to birth, now they want to birth stuff. But at first they was moving real hot. All right. So let's talk about this Ace of Wands. What's up, Jimmy Armstrong? How you doing? Ace of Wands, please, Holy Spirit. Okay, Ace of Wands is being clarified by the Seven of Wands in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse. Interesting. So we got Libra here with the Four of Swords, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Seven of Wands is which one is it? Leo. Okay, so let's talk about it. So here with the Seven of Wands in reverse, this is somebody who now feels defeated and broke. They feel defeated because they're unstable. I told you somebody is going through it. They feel like financially, I'm telling you, somebody's struggling. They're unstable. This is somebody who may not be working. Because see, a King of Pentacles has the Midas touch. Everything they touch is turning to gold. They feel like they can do no wrong. I'm out here, I'm busting my ass and I'm making the money. This is somebody who is really, they bring home the bacon. But when he's in reverse, I'm not really, this person's feeling defeated because they're so unstable. So this is what's making them want to dig up what is now over between the two of y'all. If I was to look at this Four of Swords in the upright, this is putting the final nail in the coffin. Like, we're going to close the coffin, we're going to nail it shut, and we're not going to do this again. But when it's in reverse, this is somebody who wants to dig it up. So what they want to dig up, their relationship that they buried. They want to dig it up, and they have been on repeat thinking about you. Sometimes the Four of Swords is like when you just starting to, your thoughts kind of get the best of you. It's like they don't let you rest. It's like it just plays over and over and over and over and over again. So that's the feeling I'm getting here with the Four of Swords. Somebody has just got a lot of reoccurring thoughts, and it's like getting the best of them. Okay, so we got death here. You all, come on, y'all. I got 111 over here, 107 over here, but 51 is the same. We need at least 50 more people to please double tap your screen. Say hello. How are you? Welcome to the channel. Welcome, Soft Pearl Collective. Okay. Say hello and, get your shout out and double tap. All right. Death. So we got Scorpio energy here. So this is somebody who ended stuff. Remember, they feel like they moved too quick. I ended stuff. I should not have ended stuff with you like that. Yes, baby, we believe he is king, but I believe you're a Bible thumper, and I just don't have time for it, so I'm going to let you go. Okay, yes, he is. I believe in the Most High, and I believe in his son, but I'm going to let you go because sometimes y'all can be disruptive. What's up, Grace by Angels? Okay, Lisa Williams. Shamika. How you doing? Boy. Okay. How you doing? 5 Dimes. And Jamite. Y'all laughing at me. What is she missing? My bald head and my Let's talk about the death here in the upright. John, you crazy. Let's talk about the death here in the upright. So this is somebody who ended the relationship with you. Now they feel bad because they want to come back because you got money coming in fast and they ain't getting none of it. This is why this person wants to heal stuff. I know. I feel like I love too quick. Now I want to come back because I see that your money's coming in fast. So you got all these blessings. Hello, Nancy. How you doing, baby? Nancy Bart. I'm gonna just stop because sometimes I get tongue-tied. Welcome to the channel, Nancy. Okay. So, and Giovanna, how you doing, Giovanna Dixon? So here it is. They want to travel back to you because your money's fast, but they feel closed off. See, there's a lot of stuff that happens when the relationship ends. Okay. Hello, Tanny Howe and Karen Langford. Okay. And Corin Drew. How y'all doing? Welcome to the channel, right? So here it is. They feel like, all right, we broke up. Now I'm closed off from the money. I mean, you're supposed to be closed off from the money. You are over here focusing. You got plans. You got money on your mind. You're protecting your heart. You're probably working on healing. Your feet are firmly planted on your investments. You doing you. And this is somebody who is now want to travel their ass back to you because they don't have access and they just sitting back from afar going, collected and blew up. I need to be a part of that. So whatever you got going on, they want to come back and be a part of it. All right. What's up, Grace? All right. What's your name? Marino. How you doing? All right. So let's look at the energy at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Swords is in reverse. This is somebody who lied. They lied to you. They was mean to you. And they feel like you are their divine. They want a divine partnership with you. So this could be a soulmate that did this to you. Now, being that the Queen of Swords is in front of this Lovers, and this is Gemini, Libra, 10 of Cups, Pisces. Okay, let's talk about this energy real quick before we shuffle it up. All right. This is somebody who may have denied you being their soulmate. They were in denial about it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lie. We're not soulmates. But now they want to believe that you are. Because now they see you as their 10 of Cups. I could have had it all with Collective. But I just moved so impulsive. Oh, look at that. 10 of Swords. I moved so impulsive. Put 10 swords in their back. Remember, I said they was doing some stuff behind your back. Some of y'all, this is somebody who was cheating behind your back. You know what I'm saying? What's up, MKO and Yolanda Green? Welcome to the channel. Good evening. Hey, boo. And thank y'all for those of y'all who are double tapping. Let's get these likes up, please. And thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is a pleasure to have you here. Say hello, get your shout out, and double tap. Okay? Let's get some more energy out here. So we got the 4 of Pentacles, Capricorn, 6 of Swords, Aquarius, 7 of Pentacles, Taurus. Now we got the 10 of Pentacles, Virgo energy. This is somebody who, remember I said, now they want to come in because you got money coming in fast. This is somebody who is looking at you as legacy wealth. Dang, they got legacy wealth. Man, you got a savings account. You got that 401k. You got some of them high yield savings. You got money in the bank. You live a very comfortable lifestyle if you're in the 10 of Pentacles. Okay? So, like, whenever y'all see the 10 of Pentacles, I want you to think about somebody who is comfortable. I got spending money. I got money in the bank. I have savings. I'm putting up for retirement. That type of thing. I have money. If I want to go on vacation, I can. If I want to buy myself something nice, I can. You live comfortably and you pay all your bills. Times is hard for some people, but you doing A-okay over here with you. Okay, so I want you to look at it that way. Hello, Ryan from the 8. And thank you, Jeanette, for the golden coin. Okay, this is somebody who feels like they've been left out. Look at that. 6 of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus energy. Somebody feels like they are being left out from you giving money towards them. I can't get no money from Collective because I'm not with Collective. Hello, Cheryl, Aries, and Heath, WS Betty Boop, and Brenda Lee. How y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. So this is somebody who feels left out from you giving them any money unless they apologize. So they think an apology might help them get to the 10 of Pentacles. If I come back and I tell them I'm sorry, maybe they'll forgive me. I mean, that's what they hope anyway, is that you will forgive them. See? Queen of Wands. This is somebody who is confident. Ooh! Oh, my goodness. King of Swords. Okay, so let's see. And then we got the 8 of Swords at the bottom. So this is somebody who wants you to free them from their mental prison. See, they're in the mental prison because they don't have you. And this is somebody who desperately must want this. See, look at this. They want to come back to the divine partnership so that they can be victorious. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? They want to be victorious with you. So they want to come back to the divine partnership. Because now I could be put up on a pedestal because you got money. You could give me money. See, that's what they just said. They don't feel like you are giving them money. But if they was with you, you would come through with some money. Now, this is somebody who feels like things are not getting off the ground because you went through some sort of metamorphosis or change. What's up, Pipeline Dreams? Maria, I Shall Not Be Moved. Tanya Kelly. So here it is. They feel like things can't get off the ground because you went through some sort of major glow up transformation with the Queen of Wands. Okay, Queen of Wands is Leo energy, but it could be Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, you're not the same. I'm gonna clarify this Queen of Wands because this is somebody who is looking at you like you didn't went through some sort of glow up, pink strawberry glaze. What it do, boo boo? Welcome to the channel. Okay, let's talk about it. Hey, Sarah Davidson, Queen of Wands, please, Holy Spirit. What you got for the Queen of Wands? Queen of Wands here is being clarified by the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse, 9 of Swords. This is somebody who, when they left you, they felt like you were stressed out. You was losing sleep. You was one of the people, oh my God. Like this person was like, I left you. You was a mess. You was stressed out. You was losing sleep. You looked like you was going through it. You may have just, how people get them bags up under their eyes. You was not looking cute and fine and sexy like you looking now. See, you done went through some sort of glow up. Even if you're a man, you done went through some sort of glow up. You look good. You look confident. You look happy. 9 of Swords is here. The 9 of Swords, Gemini. This is somebody who was real stressed out, baby. But you went from stressed out to looking like, damn, do I recognize you? You went from this to now it looks like you ain't been hurt by nothing. All 10 swords are out of your bag. And you didn't came out the cold financially. Because see, they over here talking about how you got money. You sitting on money. You sitting on the 10 of Pentacles and you got money coming in fast. This is somebody who was looking at you like, damn, when I left them, because remember, this is your person who left a position. So chaos ensued. So you was going through a lot because they left you in a chaotic situation. And now you was stressed out, but now you didn't heal. So this glow up is a big deal. Because this look like you went through some sort of financial glow up, especially, but you really look good. So you out here looking good, smelling good, and all of that. Okay? Now, this person now wants to win you back at all costs. They're very confident about it. I got to win collective. I got to dig this thing back up. I got to get them back. So this is somebody who is in the Five of Swords energy. They feel like, oh man, I got to win you back. They like a criminal mastermind, honey. Somebody's mind is over here being about to binky and brain you. When I say Binky and Brain, it used to be a show on Nickelodeon when I was a kid called Binky and the Brain, and they would try to take over the world every day. They were lab rats who, well, I think they were supposed to be lab rats. I don't really know what Binky, Binky, I don't know what Binky was. He kind of looked like a cross between I don't know, what's some little things that pop up that, to see if you're going to have a longer winter? Groundhog. He kind of like a groundhog rat thing. He was definitely some sort of rodent. But Binky in the Brain I know was a rat. But I don't know what, no, Brain was a rat. I don't know what Binky really was. He looked like a groundhog mixed with a gerbil or something. I don't know. But y'all get what I'm saying. The point is, this is somebody who wants to come back. And they are trying, like, by all means, I have got to win you back. I have to. This is somebody who is desperate to win you back because they're seeing all these changes that are happening for you. You're glowing up. You got money. You don't look stressed out. And see, they're going through the exact opposite. So it's like as you are rising financially and you're rising in your appearance and it's looking like the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor, theirs looks like it's flipped upside down and they don't know how to alchemize and they don't know how. And even though temperance is not out here, I'm getting temperance energy because remember when I showed y'all that where is it? This two of pentacles. See how dark the mountains are? This is somebody who, if they're going through trials and tribulations, I don't know how to get out of them. Everything is really, really black. But a lot of times when you're caught up in devil energy, you don't know how to get yourself out the red anyway. Because you so focused on your addiction that you don't really see how to get out of something. Like somebody can have an alcohol addiction, right? Or a gambling addiction, but you're so caught up in your addiction that you're not really worrying about how to pay your bills. But they definitely see their life is going down, yours is going up. And this is what's prompting them to be like, you know what? I got to win them back. I got to. Okay, so this is what they want to do. Win you back. Welcome, spiritual Dango. I'm getting so tongue-tied. I don't know what's going on with me. Hey, Charity Ward. Shamika Jackson. How you doing? Pure Light Tarot. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, they were both of them was lab rats. That other one was fat, though. He didn't look like no regular rat. He looked like a gerbil. Hello, Monique Anderson. How you doing? Thank you for the party hat, Heath. I appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. Okay. This is so funny. Hello, Sunny Days and Levi Golden and Start Fox. Binky and the Brain. That's right. Pablo Moses. Welcome to the channel. So this is somebody who now sees dollar signs when they look at you. The glow up is real. Damn, they didn't change. Man, you done glue all the way up. I got to get back over here to you. Look, fool, I need a new start. Aries energy. Somebody now wants to come in. They want a brand new beginning, baby. I want to be sitting next to you. I want to be with you. Ooh, yeah. I want to be with you. They want to be with you. And you and them 10 pentacles. Thank you, John, for the $10 super chat. May God bless you tenfold. They want to be with you. You and them 10 pentacles. This is somebody who want to live that comfortable lifestyle. I want to live in a nice house and all the nice stuff to come with it. I want it. That's what they do. They want it. Look, I see the light. Hey man, is here at the bottom of the day. It's in reverse. This is somebody who is now seeing things differently. I want a new beginning. You can even see with the fool here. You see how big the sun is? I want a new start. Now all they see is money. I want money. I could be very, very successful if I come over here with collective. So this is how they feel. Welcome, Ron Richard and Snake Pit. 2 of Swords is in reverse. 10 of Wands is in reverse. This is somebody who wants to come out of a stalemate with you. Because they see that without you, they not get there's no blessings. There's no gifts. So it's like now they see stuff differently. I see that without it, I'm not connected to them. I'm not getting any money, and I could be getting burdens lifted just like, you done went through some sort of glow up. Financially, especially, if I wasn't connected to you, I wouldn't even be carrying all these burdens by myself. Ten of Wands, Sagittarius energy, Two of Swords, Libra. So this is somebody who now is looking at you like, I'm telling you, I could get a brand new start. Look. See? Brand new financial start if I was in love and I was in a relationship with Collective. So this is them wanting to win this brand new financial beginning with you at all costs. I got to win you back because you sitting over here on the Ace of Pentacles. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And then we got the Two of Cups, Cancer. So here it is. I want a brand new beginning. Somebody is now all in their feelings and want to be with you. However, there's a problem. Before we go any further, notice there's an age difference here. You and this person are listen, maybe one of y'all more mature than the other. Maybe one of y'all is older than the other. This is somebody who definitely shows up very childish when it comes to you. You definitely seem like the more responsible person. So I'm not really feeling it. This is, to me, that's page energy anyway, when you look to somebody else to rescue you, as opposed to just going to get your own bag. That's how I look at it. But, whatever. Kicked out of heaven. They're losers. Okay, so we got the Ten of Swords in reverse, Five of Pentacles. This is somebody who wants a new start. I told you they want to come out of poverty. I want to come out the cold when it comes to you, and I'm tired of being broke. I might as well just come over here, get a new start. I could be in the Ten of Pentacles. Now I won't be hurting anymore. But see, there's still a problem. Somebody hurt you. But see, they hurt themselves by not working with you. See, they said Three of Pentacles was in reverse. They was impulsive. They chose not to work with you. And it actually ended up coming back to bite them in the end. So now they want to come back and take those swords out. I know I moved impulsive, but maybe we could, backpedal. Backpedal is what I'm getting. Justice is in reverse. See? Libra energy. I did you dirty. Now they want to backpedal. So that only because they want to lift their own burdens. Ooh, did you see the light? Rain down on me. They want you to rain down some blessings. Yeah, this is somebody who's ready to come in as the King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, heavy on the Cancer. This is somebody who wants to come in and love bomb you after doing you dirty. They do. Why? Because they've been knowing you for a long time and they know you love them. This is somebody who feels like you're more mature than them. You love them enough to give to them. And they don't have to do much. This is somebody who acts real immature sometimes. Oh, look, Emperor in reverse. Aries energy. Didn't I just say something? Real immature. An immature person will just drop their position and let chaos and stew. Then we have a reading similar to this yesterday. Somebody got all of, yesterday's reading, we had somebody who was talking out the side of their neck. I don't need you. Go on and go there. This is that same type of mess right here. This is somebody who knows that you love them. And so you came in with loyalty. You came in with gifts. You came in with pure love. Didn't really ask for a whole lot back. And sometimes, instead of this person exchanging a cup with you, you did all the giving because you're the more mature person. You may also be the one who owns property. You got your own house, your own car, your own stuff. And this person over here with their hands on their pocket, with that puppy dog face. This person's immature. Immature. And in their immature pettiness, they ended stuff. Talking, look, there it is. Didn't I say talking crazy out the side of their neck? So somebody was so quick to end stuff. So quick to talk to you sideways. So quick to leave you out here in hermit energy, Virgo, and cause all this chaos and conflict. How you doing, Jessica Puga? How you doing? You miss me? I miss you. How you doing? El Jador? How are you, Miss Edwards? What it do, baby? So here it is. This person wanted to do the most. But now they have no plans to go forward. They got no forward movement. They don't have everything they need. Two of Wands, Aries. And now they stressed out. See, it was different when they dropped their position with you and you were the one stressed out, but now they're the one stressed out. You know why they stressed out? Because you're not stressed anymore. Whatever was hurting you, you have now figured out how to get out of it. And now they're the ones going through it. And now they stressed out about it. Okay. What's up, chemistry? How you doing, baby? I see you, Jessica. You said you ain't been online. I get it. What's up, Linda? Toma? You said, baby, I'm not taking personal questions, Toma. But you can take this reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay? This is somebody, look at here. You know why they stressed out? Because they ghosted you and did you dirty. They fell out of alignment with you, dropped their position, started ghosting you, acting like they was not, me and you are not in alignment. Remember they said they was high. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the sex. Blame it on the gambling. Blame it on whatever drug I was on. I really wasn't seeing things straight. So when I started ghosting you, I had no idea that you was really the one that loved me, because you always helped me to get out of the Eight of Swords. So I was so high off my rocker, or so drunk, or so whatever in my feelings, that I did not see that you were somebody who actually loved me, who always helped me to get out of a sticky situation. And I chose that. See, how did you help them? Because you always came through with gifts. So now they's looking at you going, I didn't see who you were. I didn't understand your value, because you always looked out. Because you always came through with gifts. Eight of Swords here is Gemini. And then we have Eight of Wands, Sagittarius, Nine of Swords, Gemini, Two of Wands, Aries, Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn. So now this is somebody who looks at you like, oh, well, you take care of those you love. You always used to see, this is somebody who wants to be spoiled. Like you're like a kid. This is somebody who also think you got unconditional love for them. Blind loyalty. No matter how immature they look, even when they act crazy, you're going to come through with gifts. Is that what you're doing, collective? Interesting. What's up, Jamie L. and Wendy? How you doing? Oh, thank you, Jessica. So here it is. It's somebody who feel like you always come through with the gifts, baby. You always look out. And now you out here single, sexy, and successful. Look at you. Terrifying. See, now they don't have everything they need because they chose to be single. They chose to divorce you, break up with you, or whatever. Taurus energy. What's up, Lynn DD? And Start Fox. How y'all doing? I ain't seen you in forever. Hello. What's your name, baby? Karma is Lehman. How you doing, Karma? Welcome to the channel. Spiritual Django. Spiritual Django. I think that's how you say it. What's up, C-Mac? Saint Pigeon. What it do? So, yeah, this is somebody who, they chose to be single over having a happily ever after. Damn it! Collective, I could be happy right now. I could be happy right now. I'm doing well, Sweet Pea. I could be happy right now. Now they stressed out because now they see you as a happily ever after. I could have had a house. I could have had kids. I could have had it all. Stressing them out. The choice they made. Now they feel like, I told you to blame it on the act. I moved too fast. I'm sorry, collective. I'm sorry. Ten of Cups is Pisces. Queen of Cups. Wow. Because guess what? They feel like they left a sweetheart. You're sweet. You're kind. Even if you're a man, you're real nice. You're real caring. Cancer energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but you can have me on the Cancer. This is somebody who is looking at you, or Pisces. Sometimes I say the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups is Pisces. This is somebody who is really looking at you like you are a sweetheart, and I could have had it all with a sweetheart. But notice how this card is sticking up. Queen of Swords in reverse. But I was lying and acting crazy. Somebody could be same sex too. Just saying. For it to be sticking up like that. Empress is in reverse. This is somebody who now feels like everything has dried up since they broke up with you. Ever since they got free from you, everything for them has been drying up. It's almost as though they feel like, collective, you are the good luck charm. You're the good luck charm and they didn't know it. Every time you enter this person's life, I bet you things get better for them. And they didn't realize that until they separated you, that they separated their energy from you. And now they have to sit out here in their own energy and everything's drying up. And boy, is it drying up. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo energy here. This person, everything's drying up because guess what? Mama or daddy is not coming through with that bag of money to look out now. See, they felt like they had it going on because you was always looking out. Ain't that some stuff? You was always looking out. You was always coming through with gifts. You was always taking care of them. And this is what has them now feeling some kind of way. Because it's like, damn, collective used to look out for me. And now collective's not taking care of me financially. And now somebody is feeling some kind of way because you're not looking out. They don't have a job. Man, if only I could have looked at this from a higher perspective. Everything's drying up. Now they see it. They see it now with the Page of Swords. Now they looking like, damn, if I would have just slowed down and looked at this from a higher perspective, I don't have anybody pouring into me. And I'm out here with chaos and conflict. I got options, but this is bullshit. This is the bull what this person's going through. And I could have had a divine connection, but I'm out here with third parties that fighting. I'm in chaos and conflict. And collective don't even want to give to me no more. Look at that, Knight of Cups. You don't even want to look out no more. That's how they feel. That's how they feel. Ain't that it? All right, if you're in here and you have not said hey to 30 of y'all that are just kind of watching, say hey, baby, get you a shout out. Say hello, double tap. Welcome to I Am the Light. Okay. So let's get into it. We got the Knight of Swords here in the upright. Aquarius energy, Temperance, Sagittarius. Now this person wants to rush in and make it right. What's up, Amanda Graves? Now they want to rush in and balance stuff out with you. Why? Because now they see you as the Ten of Cups. See, it was one thing to leave somebody and not want to work with them, but there it is. That's that impulsive energy. See, they were so quick to pull the plug on the relationship, not knowing that their luck is tied to you. You are the good luck charm. What's up, Cat Powers? You're the good luck charm. Temperance. You are the reason why they know how to alchemize. Because guess what? When you don't have it, little kid of mine, you want me to take care. You want somebody want you to parent them. Mom or daddy them and come in and you take care of this little baby. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take care of this little baby. If you don't get out of my face with this is a whole grown ass man or woman who wants you to baby their ass and teach them how to alchemize whenever they don't know how to do it. What's up, Kelp Skill Growing? I'm so serious. They want you to baby them. When I don't have the money, you want me to alchemize for you and figure out. Remember I told y'all earlier, I said the Two of Pentacles on here. The mountains are dark. But on this card, notice the mountains are blue because you come through and shed the light, see the sun, on what you need to do to get out of some sort of financial situation that they got themselves in. Because see, this is daylight. There's a lot of daylight on this card and you still can't see how to figure out your problem. But the only idea that this person has to figure out their problem is to come to you and have you do it. You know how to alchemize. You do it, collective. You tell me what I need to do so that I can have good luck again. Told you, I know what I'm talking about. Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. This is somebody who believes, see, you are, didn't I say it? You little sweetheart thing, you are the good luck charm. Wheel of Fortune is upright. With you, the wheel turns in their favor. And this is why they want to come back. Dang, if I was with collective. But when I'm not with collective and I step outside of this sweetheart of a person, collective, and once I step outside of you, all hell break loose and everything dry up. Look at this. Don't nobody pour into them? What happened to all those love options? Ace of Cups is in reverse. Empress is in reverse. Ain't nobody coming in with gifts. Ain't nobody looking out like you did. I told y'all here, I'd rather be with you, ooh, girl. Rather be with you. I'd rather be with you. Now they want to restore your faith. 5 of Cups is in reverse. I told y'all hear it. What's up? D Kata Ra, how you doing? And T Bird Action, welcome. This is somebody who wants to talk to you. Now they want to talk to you because you used to look out for them. You used to love them. Can we talk? Somebody want to text you, DM you, expect to get an email or something. They want to talk to you. Because now they see things from a higher perspective. Now I see it, like I see it now. Used to always, the reason why I could alchemize, the reason why I was getting out the cold, the reason why the wheel was always turning my favor is because even when I didn't have it and I was immature and I was in my feelings and being petty, you would give to me even if I didn't give to you. So you are the reason. Somebody's looking at you like you're the more mature one. You know how to alchemize. You were the reason I got out of stuff. And that's interesting. So it's like now they see it. See, high priestess. Now they see it. You're the reason why their faith was always being restored. You know, this is called the bridge over troubled waters. You see that bridge? Kind of reminds me of San Francisco. That bridge there. But a lot of cities have bridges, but I don't know. Just always think about San Francisco. But anywho, this is somebody who, there's a song, I'll never forget it. I think it's by now, dang, I can see her face. Just a little bit. Who is that? Just a little bit. Put some respect. RESPCT. You know her. She has a song called, if I'm not mistaken, Bridge Over Troubled Waters. Me and my ex, actually, he found this song. This is and it's called A Bridge Over Troubled Waters. This is somebody who did not realize you were their bridge until they got in their high priestess. Now that they're away from you and ain't talking to you, now that they got to sit down and be still, now they see the reason why my faith was always restored. It was because I was always able to manifest through collective. You're the master manifester. You're the one who know how to alchemize. You're the reason why I was making it. What's up, Radiant? How you doing, Radiant Colis? Aretha Franklin. Thank you, baby. What's up, Butterfly Effect? How you doing, baby? Yes, thank y'all to all y'all who said Aretha, because I was like, I kept seeing, I want to say Anita Baker, but I was like, that's the wrong A name. I don't want Anita Baker because Anita Baker got a very unique voice. Okay. How y'all doing? Welcome. Okay, hey Stacy and Cheryl. All right. So here it is. This is somebody who is now looking at stuff from a much higher perspective. And they're like, damn, you the reason why I was making it. I was making it because of collective. So y'all were the reason. Okay, Page of Swords is Gemini energy. Ace of Cups is in reverse. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I already told y'all about the Wheel of Fortune. There it is again. Aries. This is somebody who feels like, damn, I was too impulsive to leave. I was too quick to drop my position. And what was their position? They was your partner. Even though they was not as mature as you, they was so quick and they didn't see this thing. Basically, somebody, this is becoming a running theme on this channel. I didn't know that foresight is a real bad problem. I didn't realize so many people didn't have it. That is one of my spiritual gifts is foresight. And I see Holy Spirit. I don't know if y'all see it. But yeah, that's one of my gifts is foresight. And foresight just means the ability to be able to sit down and see something play out. You just sit there and rationalize. Like you could sit there and go, you know what? If I move like this could happen. If I move like this could happen. If I do this, that might not be the smartest thing to do. Like if this person would have just slowed down and be like, whenever I don't have money, this person come through and help me. What's up, Hope? Collective come in, they alchemize me, they teach me how to, whenever I need a helping hand. So basically, this person feels like they rushed away from you, but you were always the one who gave them a helping hand. Now, I'm not saying, now I can say with the Two of Cups, they do want to come back for love, but the only reason this person wants to love you is because you took care of them. They basically, it's not so much about them loving you as they like the way you love them. I love the way Collective loved me. Collective really cared about me. But it's not that they love you, because this person don't really know how to love you like that. They're really like a Page of Cups. Very immature, almost like infatuation. And they don't think ahead. So like cup energy to me should be very intuitive. Also sword energy, very intuitive. And this is somebody who is not thinking until after the fact. So, like they're not listening to their intuition. And now that they're broke, now that the wheel is turning in your favor, now they want to look and pull. See? Did I say now? There it is. Hey, man, in reverse. Now the light bulb then came on. This is crazy. What's up, Gene? Gladwell? No, it's not Gladwell. What is it? Yeah, something like that. How you doing, baby? Welcome to the channel. Ice-T's little brother. Yeah, foresight is a game changer. You ain't lying. Because this person should have been able to sit down before they made these moves and go, you know what, Collective always help me out. You said glide well. Okay, glide well. How you doing, baby? So here it is. This is somebody who is now seeing like, dang, I moved too quick. I moved too quick. Now they sitting up here like, dang it, if I would have just stayed Star, Aquarius, Six of Wands, Leo, I would have been victorious. Because this is what they see. You know how to alchemize. You know how to be victorious. You know how to always get to the Wheel of Fortune. Damn it! Now they see you as a symbol of hope. A symbol of hope and restoration. Because you know how to alchemize. But they move too quick. Somebody move too quick. See? Chariot. You know how to get to the Chariot is here. You know how to balance out energy. You know how to get to the success. So when things go wrong, you know what to do. Have y'all ever had a friend that it seemed like no matter what happens, they always know how to get back up again? They know how to alchemize. It's like alchemy is basically taking nothing and turning it into something. I got $1.50 in my pocket. Bet you I'm going to have 10 by the end of the day. I'm going to flip that 10 before you know it, I'm going to have 100. I'm going to flip that 100, I'm going to have 1,000. And then it's going to look like I was never even in a problem. That's how they feel. With you, when things go wrong and everything dries up, you know what to do to get stuff back balanced and to move towards success. And now they see it after the fact. You used to come through with gifts. Knight of Cups. Used to come through. Scorpio energy, come through with gifts. But see, your person, did I say something about them being immature? Look at that. Page of Cups. Now they in this one-sided situation because they ain't got you to give them nothing. Didn't I say I'm getting Page of Cups for them? Emotionally unavailable, emotionally not there. This is somebody who don't think. And I'm going to be honest with you. In this world, not thinking will get you in trouble. And the only way you're going to get around not thinking is if you special needs and because you got some people who love you. Because not thinking will F you up. See, they really don't know how to. See, you don't need them. And they know that. See, you're independently just fine, whether you with this person or not. As long as you got God, baby, I'm single, I'm sexy, I'm successful, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, I'm cool. I don't need nobody. All I got is God, and I can be out here just as happy as can be, growing my money. This is now why they want to come back. It's your independence. Because, see, this person needs to be linked to you because you do know what to do. And look. But without you, I don't know what to do. Three of Cups. So basically, this person don't have nobody that has their back. Didn't I say something about third party? Now they want to heal. But see, how does that make you feel, collective? That this person basically wants to come back to you to heal the connection, not because they give a damn, but because of your alchemy ability. You know how to alchemize. You know how to fix stuff. Oh, we got a problem? Baby, I ain't got the rent. And then you go, oh, no problem, I know what to do. Three of Cups is in reverse. Now this person's not happy because they don't have nobody have their back. See, they did not realize the whole time, whenever they got broke, who would come through and have their back. Now they don't have no real friends that have their back. Now you unhappy. Leo here with the sun, Three of Cups, Cancer. Now they sad because they like, dang, man. I don't have nobody to have my back like that. So we got Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, Aquarius. Yeah, now this person's sad because it's like, dang, I don't have nobody to have my back. I don't have nobody to have my back. Collective used to have my back. You did. You used to always come through and have their back. That's why they want to come back. Told you. Now they want to come back because you used to, you look out, collective. So they want to come back because they like that you would put them up on a pedestal. You used to put this person above other people. They didn't see it then, but they see it now. You used to care about their needs. You used to help them to be victorious. Now they don't, now they don't want to be closed off from you. They don't like that you closed off from them and all you do is focus on work. Hermit energy, Virgo. Somebody is now looking at you going, damn, I really, I think I want to go. I want collective to come back. I want them to come out of, this isolation thing. But the only reason they want you to come back is because they want you to go back to putting them up on a pedestal. High Priestess, because now they see it. See, imagine somebody don't know your value and then look, and then they go out here and act a whole fool. You're the one that worked. You close yourself off from the one that worked. You close yourself off from the one that worked. Now you got and set it with your chest because the Ace of Swords is down. That's somebody who says it with a real harsh ending, baby. This is done. I ain't never coming back. Okay, well take your monkey ass on over there and never come back then. Go. Don't threaten me with a good time. Say less. Get to stepping, as Martin used to say. Get to stepping. Say less and get to stepping. Because this is somebody who was mean with the way that they ended stuff. They said it in the most harsh way. The Ace of Swords, when it's in reverse like this is somebody who could be talking to you real crazy. And then the Ace of Swords is also about a harsh ending. So it's almost like a blow to the chest. This is somebody who hit below the belt. They were so mean and cold with it. And now that they're in High Priestess going, I didn't close myself off from the one who they work. That probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. You think? What is this right up under this? I'm just curious. Yeah, now they see you as the only option. Now they want to come back. Somebody fried, man. Fried. What's up, Dale Woodruff? How you doing? Is that my JP the God? It sure is. Hey, boo. Hey, baby. Welcome to the channel. So this is somebody who is now looking at you like, damn, when I was saying all this stuff, I didn't really realize the reason I was making it this whole time was because of them. And I didn't just, dang, man. Instead of taking accountability, though, what did I say? Somebody wants to blame it on the alcohol, the drugs, the third parties. They want to blame it on anybody but their own ass. So you got this part, people who are to me in Page of Cups, Page of Swords, Page of that Page energy, they're very immature, so they don't take accountability. Your person's not taking any accountability. So yeah, the world. Things are over between y'all. Virgo here with the Hermit, High Priestess is Taurus, Six of Wands, Leo. So the world here, we got Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. Now the cycle has completely closed out, and now they're unhappy about it. Because they're the ones who pulled the plug on the relationship. They did. Because what did they do? Emperor in reverse. They did. Did you leave them? No. Did they leave you? Yeah. See, when you're a High Priestess energy, you're looking at you. This is somebody who is doing a thorough review of how they behaved. Remember, the Four of Swords is in reverse. Didn't I say it's like on repeat? All this person do is sit up and think about what they did. They trying to dig up the past. And when they dig it up, they don't really like what they see. Now you all depressed because you ended things. You were so quick and impulsive. There it is with nice swords to end stuff. They was quick. Dang, I ended somebody that could have been my personal. This is my personal wish fulfillment is to be with somebody successful. You mean I had somebody successful, but I threw them back? You know how they say there's many fish in the sea. And when you get a good person, I feel a sneeze coming. Excuse me. Spirit is tickling my nose. Hello, hey, Shamika Johnson. So what I was going to say is, you know how sometimes when they say when you get a good thing, it's many fish in the sea, but when you get that good one, I feel a sneeze coming. Excuse me. So thank y'all. Hey Jordan. Thank you everybody. So it says, you're supposed to cherish it, but sometimes people will get that perfect fish that they always wanted, and like a dum-dum. What do? They throw it back. They throw it back. And this is what they did. Your person threw you back. Now they sitting over here. Their personal wish fulfillment is to heal stuff with you. Everything is fine to the swords. But see, they want to heal stuff. So they over here trying to, look at this Gemini energy here with the Magician. 10 of Swords is Gemini again. So we got double Gemini with the 10 of Swords in reverse, the Magician here in the upright, the 9 of Cups is Pisces. Now this person wants to try to be a master manifester and manifest you after they didn't completely close themselves off from you. They didn't want what you was offering. I don't even want it. Turn their nose up. Remember I said they said it with their chest. The Ace of Swords in reverse with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Baby, this was somebody who, when they talk shit to you, they never expected to want to cross the bridge to come back. Now you want to cross the bridge to troubled waters, but you burnt it down. They burnt it down. The way they talk to you was so, I'm telling you, the way they talk to some of y'all, it was so damn nasty. They never expected to want to come back. Never. But now they see that they're the ones who struck the match. They're the ones that started all this mess. Somebody feel like a fool. It takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. Take a fool. You are love. You are their good love. But they didn't love you. Look at here, Moon in reverse. Now they see it, Pisces. Now they see what they ended. Damn, we could have both been happy. They see it now. That light bulb is shining bright as the sun. Bing! Let me show you what you done messed up. You know, it remind me of The Price is Right. You know how they be like, let's see the different gifts you could have had. You could have had What's behind door number one? Collective. A person who supports you through all the good times, the bad times. Collective. Who, when you're immature, they love you unconditionally. And whenever you find yourself in a pinch, they love you enough to help you out. This is somebody who has the Midas touch. Whenever things get down, they know what to do to alchemize. This is a catch. I don't want that. Give me door number two. What's behind door number two? Third parties. You can have all the sex you want, all the fun you want. But guess what? There's a catch. Don't nobody give a damn about your finances, whether you eat or not. They only care about that orgasm. Outside of that, you're, what they say, shit out of luck. SOL, baby. And you just chose door number two. Take your prize and get out of my face. Take your prize and get out of my face. Because see, you said it with your chest, Queen of Swords. You was quick to lie, quick to be mean, quick to talk to somebody real crazy. Now you see it. Damn, I was quick to put my foot in my mouth. To the one who was taking care of me, 9 of Pentacles. They was quick with it. Look, quick with it to end it with the one who was taking care of them. The one who don't need them. The one who knows how to alchemize. Because you're a master manifester. You always got the tools necessary to make something shake. Somebody mad. Because look, damn, I done broke up with somebody who was looking out for me, and you are the reason why they were stable. You're the reason why they had a stable home life. Damn it. 4 of Wands is in reverse. I done let them go. Look, there it is. Ace of Swords with the 4 of Wands. They didn't let you go. And then this is supposed to be permanent. So when they said it, they burnt the bridge as they walked their happy ass out the door. Never thinking that they was going to have to come back, apologize, or get back with you. This is what they did. Interesting. Now you got high boundaries. Look at y'all. So the 4 of Wands is Aries, Ace of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, 9 of Pentacles, Virgo, Queen of Swords, Libra, Moon, I told you, Pisces, and the 4 of Cups, Cancer. Okay, now you got high boundaries. Sagittarius here with the 9 of Wands. You're protecting yourself, and this person's like, but I see you as the only option. I don't even want them third party. You're the one I want. I want to restore your faith. I want to work with you. I want to heal. Now they're shouting. They want to heal. They want to restore your faith. But see, they set it off. Now you want to work with me because they see how independent you are. You know what to do. You're very responsible. They want to restore your faith even though they ended stuff permanently and they was saying stuff, lying to you, saying it with their chest. 3 of Swords is here in reverse. Libra energy. This is somebody who now wants to heal from the third party situation. This is somebody who now feels like they honestly self-sabotage themselves. They created the chaos and they see it. They gave up a divine partnership, Gemini, for third parties in a whole bunch of hot mess. This will be like, you know, having the opportunity from back in the day to go on like Oprah when Oprah was like real good versus Jerry Springer. You could get with this or you could get with that. They chose to get with the chaos. They want to be with the people fighting because it made them feel important. What, it make you feel important and people fighting over you? But when it really matters for somebody who takes care of you, they're not taking care of you. They'll fight for your attention to have sex with you, but they don't really give a damn about you whether you ate today, whether you got a roof over your head, whether you know your car or whatever, if something breaks, that it gets fixed. But you know now they see that divine partnership is looking real good now. Pisces and Taurus energy here. I mean Pisces and Gemini. And the 5 of Wands is Leo. They did all this. Now they see the difference on what they chose. Door number 2 versus door number 1. They shut door number 1, went with door number 2, and door number 2 ain't nothing but chaos and conflict. They feel like a fool. What's up, Jiggy Joe? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jiggy. You know, a lot of y'all are replaying stuff. When you say you want somebody to love you, baby, a lot of times what you want, we say this, but y'all, people choose what's familiar. Because I know that's really hard for everybody to like. Because we be like, why would you want to choose the chaos? Because it was fun, baby. It is familiar. I grew up in chaos. I want to go back to it. I like toxic relationships because that's how I grew up. This is how your person grew up. Now, I'm not speaking on myself, but this is how it is. So a lot of times when people choose the chaos over you, baby, it's not a slight to your love for them. It's just familiar. And familiar feels better than the unknown. And so even though you may have loved them down and you may have brought peace to their life, you look boring as hell. And I'm not used to that. So peace is boring. So they run from it until they take a step back and you stop rescuing them. Now they're able to really look at it and go, oh, real love, this was what love looks like. I was intimate, but this ain't got nothing to do with love. I was having sex with and letting people pull energy, but that ain't got nothing to do with love. See, there's a difference between intimacy and what real actual love looks like. Everybody's not ready, y'all. Listen, and I need to say this because of some of the research I was doing for today's reading. Y'all, when you heal, it is very hard to find another healed person. Most relationships, almost all relationships that you're watching, not all, but a good majority of them are people who are playing out their childhood wounding. Most people that are together are not healed, y'all. There's a lot of stuff going on behind closed doors. Some of the relationships you admire, there's stuff that's going on behind closed doors that y'all have no idea. And you're looking at them like, dang, but they got somebody. But do they? This is just somebody who is not healed and learned their childhood lessons. So be appreciative. And it might, listen, and I get it. Because listen, the part that they don't tell you about as healing is that you get a cold phone. Your phone goes dry. Ain't nobody calling. Because see, you done went out in a hermit mode. And then when you come out, you're like, I'm healed now. And it's like, damn, the dating pool looks like shit. Because most people don't heal. Most people will replay toxic relationships to the day they take their last breath. So, but the part about being healed, and this was so profound, and I need y'all to remember this before we get to the next deck, is that this is what Spirit showed me today, is that you got to be comfortable as a healed person. That whether you have somebody or not, you're comfortable in your skin. That's the part that sets you apart, healed person. If you find somebody who's healed and they can meet you, beautiful. But if they don't, I'm still all right. I'm going to keep shining anyway. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Okay? You cannot go back. Because don't lower your standards just because you get lonely. Because thank you, Holy Spirit, because that's the thing the Spirit was showing me today. Because I was watching this video and they just kept saying it. Do not go back just because you get lonely. Because if you go back just because you get lonely, you're going to lower your standards and you're going to go right back through something you said you already learned from. Don't do it. If you can try your best not to. Y'all all have free will. But if you really learned your lesson, there's some things you just can't do just for the sake of saying you got somebody. I can't just let you disrespect me, run all over me, use me for my money, cheat on me, have sex with other people, and then have your hand out at my expense. Like you gotta have enough self-love, self-respect, and dignity in your damn self to be like, I can't sacrifice myself just to say I got somebody. You should not sacrifice yourself like that. So you lower your standards just so you can say, I got a man, I got a woman. For real? This is my husband. Y'all never forget it. Listen, y'all, I know somebody who had got married, and every chance they got, they was throwing in my face because they knew I wanted to be married, so they was throwing in my face that they had a husband, but their husband's cheating on you. Your husband ain't even attracted to you, and if you hadn't done spell work, they probably wouldn't even be here because they end up leaving. Toxic. Some people be doing, child. Don't mean that. People be flashing them. Look, I had a neighbor one time. She just kept doing her hand. Like, she just kept wanting me to see that she had a big ass ring. That ring don't mean shit. If they cheating on you, what that mean? So what? If the love ain't there, so what? That thing ain't got no value. It's no different than a gumball machine. Yeah, diamond's supposed to have meaning, but the thing that makes a wedding ring important is the love that's supposed to, what it represents. I'm talking to the grown folks today. Hey, Ola May. I'm talking to the grown people who is like, hey, I done learned some things. I can't go back. All right, Holy Spirit, what you got? Can't go back. You can't go back to being ignorant. Spirit says you got to have faith, baby, that you are going to find a deep connection. Let's talk about this. Because there's many types of connections. So let's get into it. And there is an eagle here. Okay. Or a hawk. I think that's an eagle though. I want to say it's an eagle. It says have faith. Now it is an eagle. It says an eagle doesn't doubt the wind's power as it soars high. And neither should you. So that is an eagle. An eagle does not doubt the wind's power as it soars high. And the universe reminds you that while your vision may be blurred, and the part that's blurred is some of y'all don't know if you're going to actually find love, right? It says faith will guide you towards a brighter future. When you look at this stuff from a higher perspective, you got to remind yourself on why you can't go back. I do this sometimes. Listen, especially y'all, like for those of y'all who be like, man, I really love them. I love the hell out my person. Man, there wasn't nothing I wouldn't have done for that man. But my love was not enough to heal his broken pieces. My love was not enough because I wasn't what he wanted. He liked the opposite. I didn't know that. My love is not enough. You're promiscuous. I didn't know that. There's a lot of stuff, baby, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's his childhood wounding. And he replaying it with different people. But I used to be on his vibration, but now I'm not. And once somebody realizes you're not on their vibration, y'all, you will stop attracting this person. It be like that. I've been through some of the same stuff some of y'all have been through. I've been there. It says deep connection. It says a new supportive relationship is fast approaching. It could be a kindred spirit or a budding romance. So some of y'all are attracting a deep connection, but it does not always have to be romantic because y'all can remember, healed people will attract other healed people. That's why sometimes y'all find my channel. You're ready to heal. You've had enough. When you done had it up to here, normally that's when you find I am the light. Because then we're going to break it down. You're going to watch some of these videos and we're going to break down how you're going to speak life into yourself and change. And now that you're on a higher vibration, now you're attracting these healed people to you. People who see you are healed most of the time. Now, normally when your light is bright, it will attract dark and light. But sometimes people who see that you really healed because they know that your bullshit meter is on high, they will avoid you at all costs. So you will actually end up attracting better friendships of people. It might not always be romantic, of people who are healed just like you. Okay. It says, so whether it's someone new or a deepening of an existing bond, open your heart and embrace the connection. So if you just get a good friend who understands where you're coming from, take that. If it turns into love, go with it. But don't always think it's going to be love, y'all. Because I'm telling you, why do you think they say it's lonely at the top? Because there's only a few people up here that has done the work to be here. And that's also when it comes to healing. It's lonely at the top. Because it ain't everybody trying to do the healing. So you got to look at it from a higher perspective. Because see, whenever we think about money or blessings, people always think about the money side, but there is also riches in emotional stuff, emotions or spiritual. So it's lonely up here when you've done the healing work. You know what I'm saying? Heather, you can look at the bottom of your screen for a personal reading. It says personal readings are available at I am the light 369. Push that. That's my email. Okay. It says, Spirit says it's time for you to embrace your passion. Because this is where the wealth is for you. Okay. See all that money swirling around him? It says, embrace your passion. A recent experience could have quickened your heartbeat, reminding you to chase your dreams. Now, I don't know. Maybe somebody just got, you know how sometimes we'll see something, we feel inspired, and it's like, ooh, I want to go do that. So somebody may have seen something that's making them feel excited again. It says, is it an insight from it is an insight from your Akashic records, your Akashic truth, revealing that this path will lead to abundance. A lot of times when you get a strong feeling that you need to do something, it's because it's in your Akashic records that this is your path. That's your destined path. So don't stifle the enthusiasm. Pursue it with your whole heart. Okay? Spirit says the most important thing they really, really, really want you to do is trust yourself right now. Okay? Now, some of y'all may be like, trust myself. Yes, because you're being called to show courage in trusting your judgment. Sometimes when you have been hurt, you don't trust your judgment. Some of y'all be so scared you're going to run into the same old thing. But sometimes you get a feeling that you want to leave your job and you're scared to trust your judgment, that you're making the right move. Many voices in life may try to make you doubt your choices. Thank you, John, for the $10. You said blessings from Lamura. Thank you, baby. Thank you. May God bless you tenfold. Okay. It says, there are many voices that could try to make you doubt your choices, but you only truly understand your genuine desires. Nobody really knows your true desires but you and God. Okay? And each decision you make is a reflection of your self-trust. I keep trying over here, I try to teach you how to develop your intuition. And one of the first things I tell you to do is stop asking everybody else. If it looks like a duck, if it walks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, then yes, you are seeing something. You know, that don't look right because it don't. Does my person, are they cheating on me? If you even have to ask, then you know, but you're doubting it because you just don't trust your intuition. So y'all got to get in the habit of asking yourself the right questions and trusting what you see. Trust it. A lot of times those are nudges. You know, that didn't look right. I feel like they was being a little shady. A lot of times they are. This is when, listen, but if you're not sure, you don't go attacking somebody. And be like, I think you was trying to be, you ain't got to do all that. You know what you do? You go to high priestess. This is how you act with wisdom. High priestess does what? You get quiet and you observe. And you watch that person. And you watch their actions. And then you trust what you see more than what somebody else tells you. Because people will gaslight you. Trust what your eyes see. Trust what you hear. Use your five senses. That's what God gave them to you for. So when you see something or you feel something or you hear something or something touches you the wrong way, and trust that. That is what builds your intuition. And ask yourself questions. You ain't got to ask your mama. You ain't got to ask your best friend. You know, get quiet. And then just start ask God to bring to your remembrance other things that may not look right. And then you'll you'll see a pattern. And then you'll be like, oh, I see the pattern now. I see the pattern. You on some bullshit. That's all it is. And once you get used to doing that, you'll start spotting stuff faster. And then like you'll start avoiding people well in advance before it even gets too far. I already know where this is going. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. So when people be like, oh my God, I have saw these sites, a lot of times, y'all, it's not that. They just are faster at picking up using their senses than you are. And they trust it more than you do. That's all it is. It's like nothing really spectacular about it. Watch the language. I don't know what you said, but please watch the language. Or what does he say? Does the cosmos tell you to eliminate the threat? Baby, Toma, you need a personal reading. tDimYourLight@gmail.com. Okay. I like this. This looks like victory. It says cross it over. Woo! Victory. It says you often will lose your motivation halfway and you start begin doubting yourself. Break the inner cycle. Like finishing a marathon, take the final steps, cross the self-imposed finish line, and feel the victory within. I cannot tell y'all how many times I have felt like this myself. And honestly, I was watching a little clip right before I got on here. And there was a guy, they were both runners. They were two friends, right? They have very different lifestyles, but they both like to do marathons. They got to the 17th mile and they was hurting real bad. So the one guy said he looked at his friend and his back was straight and he had a good stride. He was like, well, damn it, if he can do it and he smoke and drink all the time, and damn it, I'm going to keep going. And it motivated him to keep going. Now, his friend, when they got to the last mile, they was going a 21-mile run. When they got to the last mile, he said, we collapsed in the grass and I was tired. And you know what my friend told me? Now, this is what the guy said to himself. He looked at his friend and saw his stride. The friend then turns to him and goes, you know what, man? I started hurting at the 17-mile marker. I didn't want to say nothing to you, but I seen how your back was straight and your stride was good. They was thinking the same thing about the other one and used it as a motivator to keep going. And they both got to the end. So my point in saying that is sometimes, y'all, you will lose the motivation halfway. And then you'll go, you know what? Maybe God, I thought that this was my prayer. It doesn't look like it. And you may have other examples that you could bring to the mind. Remember when I wanted this and I didn't get this? But Spirit is trying to tell you, break that cycle and finish. Finish what you started. You're right there. So go ahead and take those final steps. Get over whatever lie you're telling yourself and feel the victory. See the winning. See yourself crossing the threshold. And finish what you started, baby. You done came this far, you might as well finish. Okay? Go ahead and finish. It says, and stay present. I cannot overemphasize what staying present is, y'all. It says your thoughts will disconnect you from reality. This is why people get high and drink, or sometimes even have sex or gamble. They're trying to or play video games. Or, VR and stuff, virtual reality, is because their thoughts can disconnect them from their reality, which they want to avoid. Oh, I need some background noise because I don't want my thoughts. People don't like to be in their reality due to avoiding external challenges. Oh, if I'm not high, I'll think about the time I was essayed when I was X years old or whatever. People they have all kinds of reasons. Or for whatever. You went through some major trauma that you're avoiding. It says, so an unresolved issue could have you trapped in a mental loop. Every time you get quiet, this thought pops up. It says, now is the time, though. Instead of running from it, we're going to start facing it. Notice what I said. Instead of running, it's time to face it head on. We're going to stay in the present. We're going to reconnect with the essence of life, and we got to restore balance and clarity. Stop running, because notice it's going to keep chasing you till you finally face it and go, damn it. All right, I keep having these thoughts. I got to heal this once and for all. Once and for all. And you go cry because it's called thank you. Because Crystal, who said it? Crystal said it. Crystal Scott Mulder. It is shadow work. You will cry. Yes, you're going to have a breakdown. It's going to hurt. It's like peeling, y'all know, like when you peel an onion, how to make your eyes tear up. You're going to cry. But you got to get to the bottom layer, honey, so that this thing can stop chasing you. So we're going to stay present. We're going to face it. We're going to stop trying to avoid it through drugs, alcohol, or distractions, or sex even. Because sometimes people try to get up under somebody. Oh, God, I had this orgasm, and it'll take my mind off of my pain. Most promiscuous people have been in some sort of, been essayed, some sort of sexual thing that happened to them. That's avoiding the pain. Stop running from it, because they ain't gonna do nothing but keep chasing you. Some of y'all got stuff chasing you from childhood and you're in your 50s and your 60s. When you gonna stop running and just heal it already? It's gonna be hard. And listen, this is real important that I say this. If you cannot heal it on your own, baby, then go sit on somebody's couch that can talk you through it. If your pain is so heavy that you can't carry this thing by yourself, then don't be afraid to go ask for help. That's why professionals are here. God gave us doctors for a reason. Sometimes you can't do your shadow work. It depends on how much trauma you've been in. Some things you can't get over by yourself. And that's okay to get some help. You can lean on your faith, the divine, his son, the Holy Spirit, or your ancestors or your angels. But if or whatever you choose to believe in, but if that does not work for you, then by all means, go get some help. So it's somebody who can talk you through your shadow work so we can heal it. Okay? What's up, Rochelle Buderick and Guyana Chick? How y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. And grounding is so important to staying present. Why? It says you're being called to solidify your foundation, because there will be fluctuations in your mind when it's unsettled. Notice I said fluctuations. Your mind, one day you'll be feeling good, and then the next minute you crying. Next minute you sad. Next minute you all right. It be like that. So this is why grounding is important. Okay, it says the earth will provide you lasting support. So connect your body to the ground and feel the silent strength flowing into you, helping you to find your own solid base. In other words, put your bare feet on the ground. If you really want to ground, find you some real clean grass and lay down. I did that one time. I went outside and just, instead of having a blanket, I laid down in the grass, put my palms down and try to get my legs straight, or, I was slightly bent where my feet was like planted down, and I kind of bent my knees and I put my palms down and I just tried to see if I could feel the energy being pulled off. Yes. And I just stayed like that I would set a timer for like 15 minutes. You could literally feel the negative energy being pulled off of you. And just breathe through it. That's called grounding. It will help your mind to settle. It will help your heart to calm itself so spirit can work with you. Okay? Because I told y'all, when you all over the place, we ain't getting nothing done. What's up, Dina Musa? Get you some citronella candles, baby. Or some of those little tiki candle things, and they'll get rid of those mosquitoes. Hello, Ty Legacy. How you doing, baby? So these are just some small little things that we could do to help us on our journey. Okay, we have embrace what is. Now let's talk about embrace what is. It says a recent disappointment may leave you feeling helpless. Let's say, because I see it, because sometimes y'all know with healing, sometimes you're gonna miss your person. Sometimes you'll have feelings, and then you'll feel, you had a good day yesterday, but then now today you feel disappointed because you had a thought about the past. And it might make you feel hopeless. But remember this is just one closed door. This person, this situation is just one closed door. You're actually being guided towards another door that will soon be opened, leading you to a path that is better suited for you. So listen, when we get sad, remind yourself of why you had to walk away from this person. This was not good for me. This person is not a vibrational match for me. They have drug or alcohol problems that are well beyond my need. I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to be here. They want to stay down here. And while I would have loved to take them with me, they're not ready. So you got to let them go. Now I'm going to tell y'all something beautiful I just heard. There was a guy who was I don't even know what podcast. I was like a little clip of a podcast, and the guy said God told him to go look up, why do the leaves fall from the tree? And he said all throughout the summer, those leaves help feed nourishment to the tree. Because think about it, when the sun is out, the trees are absorbing all that chlorophyll, right? Through the leaves. Look at me acting like I remember some stuff from are you know, the chlorophyll from the from the sun. Now, when it gets cold out, those leaves have to fall from the tree because the tree, the type of nourishment it needs, those leaves are no longer can sustain the tree. So it's either the tree has to let those leaves fall, or it could honestly not work well for the tree. It could affect the health of the tree. So guess what the tree has to do? Choose to sustain life, and it lets those leaves fall. You got to sometimes be, baby, you are the tree. And everything that's attached to you can't always go with you into your next season. Sometimes you got to let it fall so you can sustain you. So it says embrace what is. So we're going to embrace what is. This door is closed for a reason. You have to go out of my life for a reason. We're no longer on the same vibration. I'm ready to elevate. This is what ascending is. When you're ready to elevate and somebody is not, you got to let their hand go, baby, and let them be where they are. And if should they choose to do the work, maybe they can come up to your level. But don't allow them to pull you down to theirs. Catch what I just put down. Abundance is awaiting a lot of you all. Now, let's talk about abundance. There's a lot of gold coins. And I see some of y'all been giving me gold coins in the chat. It says, the belief in your heart will determine the arrival of abundance. Notice what we just said. The belief that is in you. As a man thinks, so is he. So it says the universe riches is already prepared for you. All you need is to believe you are worthy of it and fully open your heart to receive it. Breathe deeply, let go of fear, and welcome your endless abundance that is yours. Now, if you don't think that this works, I'm about to give you a proof that this does. Hello, main event. There's a lady who won. I cannot think of her name. I just seen it this morning. She kept winning all these damn contests. She started in the 50s. She won a house. She has won cars. Every contest she entered, she won. They asked her what was her secret. She said, this is what I do. She says, it was something, it was an acronym, but basically I can't remember the acronym, but just follow what I'm saying. She would see something, and then she would see it, then she would declare it. And she said she didn't hope for it. She would visualize in her mind, I won the prize. Not I hope to win. I won it. I am the winner. And she would see herself winning the prize and telling everybody thank you. And she was done with it. And she would have a whole visual in her mind. Eventually, this is how she was winning. She won. They said she had won almost over 200 some damn contests. Even a whole house. It works. And that is basically what we're saying. See it. Declare it. See yourself doing it. It's yours. It's really just that simple. It's yours. All right. Thank you, Sain, for the 100 jewel. You need to take control. Can we talk about it? It says, in relationships or a situation, your passive stance has caused you to miss opportunities. If you are passive, a lot will pass you by. People, opportunities. I used to have a friend, he would see a lady and he would want to talk to her, but he was an Aquarius, right? And not my Aquariuses are sometimes my overthinkers. Now I'm pretty sure there are other signs, or some of y'all might be overthinkers. And he would see a pretty girl and he'd be like, I'm gonna go over here and talk to her. But by the time, because you know they overthink it, by the time he think about what he want to say, she done already left. He would always miss his opportunity. So Spirit is basically telling you, don't be passive. Okay, because that you'll keep missing opportunities that could have been yours. So now is the moment to take charge, to step forward and claim what is rightfully yours. Do you want it? Then go get it. And I mean it in a healthy way. Declare it. See it. Ask God to help you get it. But just know if you ask him for it. Now, the difference between the devil and God giving you something, let me tell you. God gonna make sure he tests you to see if you can handle what you ask for. I want to be elevated and I want to be an entrepreneur. Well, you got to have self-discipline. You ready to get up? You ready to work hard? Because he gonna put you to the test. God don't just give out certain blessings. Because you know, what did he say? I don't put more on you than you can handle. And before you ask me for more than you can handle, I got to make sure you can carry it. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, get ready. You got to be organized. You got to be motivated, a self-starter. You got to have self-discipline. Certain gifts require certain requirements. So think about this, but take control of your situation. That's all you got to do. Action. Action on your part is taking control. Write it down and then do what is required for you to have what it is you're asking for. Last card from this deck, it says open up. Do not let fear, the fear to feel emotions and intentions. What it says, do not fear to feel the emotions and intentions of others. Some of y'all are afraid to feel emotions and intentions of other people because you've been hurt. You're being called to embrace the goodwill of those around you. For only in trust can the deeper beauty of life reveal itself. When you release fear and doubt, accept the care of others. The universe will respond in unexpected ways, leading you towards a richer life experience. Now, I'm going to tell you something why this is important. Because you can miss your blessings. Technically, your person did this. A lot of y'all was blessings to these people. Some of y'all were overgivers. You loved your person unconditionally. Baby, if I'm with you, I'm going to make sure you got it. If I got it, damn it, then you going to have it. I'm not going to leave you behind. Now, some of these people didn't see what they had because they had a fear of opening up. I don't trust nobody. You cannot trust nobody and blow a good blessing. So you got to learn through spiritual discernment. You better learn how to read people and learn how to read the situation before you miss your blessing. Because see, this is about opening up so you don't miss it. Somebody missed their blessing. Do not miss your blessing by acting the same way as this past person, by holding on to pain, resentment, or, all of that there. Oh my God, somebody gonna hurt me. They're gonna use me all over again. And then God has sent you what you asked for, and now you done rejected it because you don't trust nobody. This is why spiritual discernment is so very important. What's up, QB? All right, y'all. This is the last deck is not as nearly as detailed as this one. This next deck is called Your Higher Self. Let's see what you got to say to you. Okay. This is what I already told you what Spirit had to say. Now let's talk about what your higher self wants to say to you. Okay. Thank you, Rochelle Blue-Rick. I appreciate you, sweet pea. Y'all, I want you to listen. Remember that last day we just said, trust yourself. You got to learn how to get your spiritual discernment up. Once you start using your intuition and you start reading, using your five senses and stuff, and you get really good at it, that will help you to trust yourself so that when you do meet somebody, you can pull away if it's not good. And then if it is, you can start to breathe a little bit. You see what I'm saying? But the moment something don't feel right, go in the high priestess. Get quiet. Watch them. Watch and see. Don't say nothing. You ain't even got to announce. You know I'm watching you. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Just be quiet and see how their actions do. Okay? And then that'll help build you up. Okay? Okay, Holy Spirit, what you got from the higher self oracle? What is it that you want them to know? Vision. I got a vision of love. And it was da-da-da-do-do-do-do. Now I'm just saying, you might not have a vision of love, but you got a vision of something. Somebody's ascending. Look at all this light. Somebody is ascending, and I'm not going to lie. As you ascend, your vision is becoming a lot clearer. Your intuition is becoming a lot more sharp. You're seeing things from a higher perspective. It's like being able to see beyond the veil. Congratulations. Elshador, what is going on with you? It says, listen, part of when you get on a higher elevation and you're able to see when you're in this ascending mode, you know, one of the number one things that should have come with your ascension, you got in the habit of asking for divine guidance. Because how can you ascend and then you don't ask God for his opinion? Because see, a lot of times when we're asking to see beyond the veil, your guidance is what will help you. The light around you, your angels, the divine, his son, or whatever you choose to believe in, will help you to see what's really going on. You know, I hear what you're saying, but have you thought about looking at it like this? You know what? Sometimes to me, when you get vision in asking for guidance, y'all remember the movie? Okay, a perfect example to me of how spirit does this. Y'all remember the movie Scrooge? The movie Scrooge, where it was about a man around Christmas, right? And he got visited by death. He met an angel. Like he met three different angels, right? And they all showed him different parts of his life, right? And it was all to show him how to change. Now, when you have dreams in the dream state, sometimes you don't see your full body. You just see yourself interacting with people, just like when you look outside your two eyes. The only way you see your face is if you're in a camera, like how I see my face now on a camera, or I'm looking in a mirror. Outside of that, I don't see my face. Y'all see my face, but I see out of these two eyes and I can see what's going on. Right? Follow what I'm saying. So that's how your spirit guides will sometimes teach you. Just like the movie Scrooge. You'll be sitting there and they will give you a thought and they will revisit a memory. And you might actually see yourself sometimes, just like the movie Scrooge, playing out the memory as though you're watching a movie. So you're watching you interact with this person, and then spirit say, remember how you did that there? And you go, yeah. And then they'll bring to your remembrance, this is how you could have handled it. You could have handled it like this. And then you'll sit there and you go, dang, I sure could have. Sometimes when they do this is your intuition getting sharper too. Because this is how you're going to recognize patterns. That was the whole point of Scrooge, right? To show how he was a miser, how he was mean, how he became the way that he was. They visited his childhood. They visited him death. They visited different parts of his life, right? And spirit will do you the same way. And that, follow what I'm saying. I don't know if that makes sense, but I thought about it one day. The spirit said it's just like that. It's just like that. Oh, we got lots. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Somebody's worried. Worry and anxiety is not of God. It's just not. You know why you don't have to worry? Because God said, I will supply all of your needs. Ask and you shall receive. So what you worried for? One of the things that to me that takes a lot of the worry out of stuff, and most of the time when people are worried, what are we worrying about? Normally it's a necessity. My car, I need this to get to work. Food on the table. How am I pay my mortgage if you lost your job? Worry is normally around something that is an absolute need. But this is how I combat my worry when it comes to needs. Just like God provides food for animals, he will provide food for me. When a lion needs to eat, we already had a reading on this, y'all. For those of y'all who are new, you ain't heard this. So, like when a lion needs to eat, right? He might have them take down one gazelle, and that whole little lion group will eat off of that one gazelle. God don't give them 20 gazelles. He gives them just what they need for the day. So if God will feed everything else, what it needs for the day, why wouldn't he give you what you need? Might not be what you want, but it'll be what you need. And so this can help you to combat worry. Now, you will get what you want if you do certain things, but we're talking about needs right now. I'm not talking about wants. I'm talking about need. So if you're having any anxiety over what is going on with you financially, because we had a whole reading about it about a week ago, and spirit kind of, I felt, I was like a little taken back. I was like, man, I feel like they're saying we're complaining a little bit. We do look out. You have been freed. There is no confusion. This is confusion, anxiety, worry, and confusion. But if you take a step back and use your third eye and your crown chakra and notice all these stars, like my picture here, there's stars all around this picture. You can't see them little white spots. Those are stars. Her eyes are glowing because these are your two eyes, which you're supposed to see through. But your third eye and your crown should be real lit up. So there is no confusion, because when you look at stuff from a higher perspective, guess what you're doing? You're using forethought and reason. I don't need to worry, because if God feeds these animals, he gonna make sure I eat too. For those of y'all who want to use scripture and stuff or affirmations, I'm gonna give you an affirmation. So like one of my affirmations is, I am so loved by I am so loved, and my every need is witnessed and it is responded to by the universe. Now, if you want to do it from a biblical point of view, all things work to the glory of those who love him. All things will work out for those who love God. God said, one of mine will never be begging for bread. That's one way of doing it. Or, let me see, I have, remember, what is yours will never be withheld from you. So these are affirmations, but there are also other things. And I'm just using the Bible, but you could use any spiritual book you want to have stuff to remind you, so that when you do feel worry and confusion, you can say your affirmations and look at stuff from a higher perspective. Like to me, when you're in ascendant mode, right? And you're out here and you just quietly grounding and meditating. And let's just say you just sitting in your backyard in a lawn chair with your feet out, on the ground. And you just watching the birds come and go. And they just come, swoop down, eat, fly out, come back, swoop down, eat. They ain't got no refrigerators. They're not putting up worms for tomorrow. But God makes sure they eat every day. How come he wouldn't do the same for me? Those are the type of things where you can reason and be like, you know what? What am I worried about for? I'm going to let each day worry about each day. Take each day as it comes. And once you start doing that, it kind of helps you see the bigger picture. See with acceptance here. All right? Now, one of the things that comes with acceptance is you got to accept, I'm starting with a man in the mirror, or a woman. I'm asking him to change his ways. We got to accept ourselves, baby. It starts and ends with you. It starts and ends with you. You got to accept you. You got to accept the stuff you know. You got to accept the stuff you don't. And you got to, but when you accept the stuff you don't know, you're now teachable. There's some stuff I don't know, and I'm teachable. I'm willing to learn. It starts with you, though. You got to learn to accept yourself, the good, the bad, and the ugly. All parts of you. So you're not just all good. I know you think you're so wonderful. You made of all roses and you're such a good, caring person. But baby, there's another side of you. Some of y'all got attitude problems. Some of y'all can snap off and tell somebody to F off real good. But you got to love the good and the bad part of you. The shadow and the light. And the in-between too. Okay? But you got to learn how to balance it. That's the key. You got to be able to balance your light and your dark. That's the key. You know how to stand up for yourself, but you also know how to maintain your light. But my dark side, my shadow side, ain't going to just let everybody just run all over me. You go F around and find out. And there goes spirit. At the bottom of the deck, we have success. Once you get your crown chakra in order, notice her eyes are glowing. Once you start getting proper downloads and you start spending time with the divine and you start looking at things from a higher perspective, this is when you actually find success, because guess what? You're going to see stuff with these two eyes a whole lot faster. You're going to be able to move in different types of situations where you're going to actually grow success. Success in your relationships, success in your all relationships, not just romantic, work and otherwise. All of this happens once you start developing your crown and looking at things from a higher perspective. It trickles down. And the more you use it and you're using your five senses, you will start to see like, damn, I seen this coming a mile away. Hence, see how her eyes are glowing? Hence, the eyes are glowing. Now I see. It's like a spotlight. Child, I couldn't miss this if it hit me in the face. Hey, Ivory. How you doing? And Cat Powers. Thank you for the sunshine, baby. I appreciate you. And Sign Blade, how you doing? Let's see. At the top of the deck, we have, know that you're on the right path. You know, this is really hard for a lot of people, especially when you first start, because you be like, I don't know. I can't see. God, listen, God only tells you so much as the car moves. Your headlights only go 10 feet in front of your car when it's nighttime. Just know the road ain't going to run out. You're going to see as you need to see. You're on the right path. Trust that the divine is leading you. Even if you can't see, you're in the unknown. That's the fool's journey, is stepping into the unknown. You don't know all the stuff that's going to come up for you, but just trust that no matter how dark it looks, even though you don't know what's coming on, they will always create a path so you can find your way out. How you doing, Keziah Glow? Welcome to the channel. Now, this is one of the most important things I can give you to end this reading. Forgiveness. Somebody needs your forgiveness. And for some of y'all, it's not just this person. You need to forgive yourself. Now, why is forgiveness the most important part? Because you will hear people say forgiveness is for you, not for them. Well, forgiveness can keep us in bitterness and in anger and in resentment. And when we are in bitterness, resentment, and anger, our heart chakra closes. And every day you're walking around with a memory, and those memories can be like rocks. And those rocks will start to weigh you down and you start to be depressed. You can actually throw yourself into a depression because of all the resentment and anger or hurt that you're carrying. So forgiveness, it works like this. You look at who you've become because of what you went through. I'm a better person. I've grown from this. You got to bless your past, which we just learned earlier in the week. You got to tell, you know what, I thank you for the lessons that I've learned. I'm not the same man or woman that I used to be. You release it. I'm not going to sit here with bitterness, pain, and anger. It could take a while, y'all. It's me almost 2 years to get over some of the stuff that really, really hurt. Like with my last relationship, it took a while. It took me a while. But now I don't harbor any resentment, no hate. I get it. This is somebody who is on their own spiritual journey and they're just not ready. And you have to learn to accept that. So forgiveness is when you finally can go, you know what? I accept it is what it is. There's nothing I can do to change the past. But the only thing that I can do going forward is change how I react to it. I choose not to walk in bad, angry memories every single day of every single hour. I'm going to put the bag of rocks down. I'm going to forgive myself for the things I didn't see, the things that those red flags that I ignored. Forgive yourself and forgive this person. Because see, they're on their own spiritual journey. Everybody does not learn at the same pace. Okay. So while you're over here elevating and getting more wisdom and understanding and consciousness and looking at these, they might not be. They might still be just as childish as they always be. Listen, some spirits are more mature than others. Some of y'all have been, this might be your 8th or 9th life. You may have been here many a time. This could be their first go at it. And that's just why they act so foolish. So forgive them. Let them be on their spiritual journey. You have elevated, and guess what? When you pass the grade and your friend is over here still ain't getting it, they might get kept back, but you got to go, baby. So forgive them and forgive yourself. And forgiving yourself is hard because some people be mad at themselves. How could I be so stupid? How could I be played like this? Man, you see how they got my finances all jacked up? And whenever you want to say, you see how they got, God is going to say, let's backtrack your steps. So it's not just them. There were some things you did. You was overspending. You was over this. You did this, this, and this. So for every time you want to hold that mirror up to them, God will hold a mirror up to you. Because you got to accept your part of your story. And you got to forgive yourself for the bad choices and decisions you made. And you got to forgive this person for their bad choices and decisions. And all of this, why are we doing all of this forgiveness? Is because you do not want a closed heart chakra. Because if you have your heart chakra closed, it will block your blessings. It will block you from ascending higher. It will. Because guess what? Now you're not thinking on a high level of consciousness because you're so angry and mad. You'll throw yourself into a depression. I'm telling you, you can. So instead of holding that, let's release. And sometimes you got to release every day. Every day you might be like, today I woke up and I was sad and mad. Well, then by the time you go to bed, be done released it. And look yourself in the mirror. I can't go back because this is why I can't go back. If I go back, this person's going to hurt me. How they going to hurt me? They're going to put me in emotional distress because they're not where I am. That's not good for me. And I love me too much to put me through that. Right? And this is what we do. Sometimes you got to release every day until you get 100% better. Don't think every day, oh, I forgive them today. You might wake up tomorrow and be mad as all hell. It be like that when this is why we have memories. But before you ask God to erase your memory, like sunshine, what is that? The beautiful sunshine of mine or something? Something like that. Where the man want his memories of his ex-girlfriend erased. Before you erase all your memories, just know that you would not be the man or woman you are had you not went through this. So you don't want to erase it. You want to take the lesson. Focus on the lesson. But please, 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 y'all, work on forgiveness so you keep elevating in consciousness. Okay? That's it. That's all. I want to thank the Most High, His Son, and the Holy Spirit, and my light team for helping me deliver this awesome message. I also want to thank JP the God for being an awesome moderator. And thank you all for the 1.8 thousand jewels. Thank you for the monetary donations, John Levatis. And thank you all for the 158 likes. This was a good reading. I enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Okay. You're very welcome, Dina Musa. I see you guys. Thank you for joining me. If you need a personal, I am the light tarot at gmail.com. Add tarot to gmail.com. Listen, We do this every night. Come back and see me at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific Standard, 8:30 Central, or in your part of the world, just Google Eastern Standard Time of the U.S. for whatever time I'm coming on in your part of the world so you don't miss the live reading. I go live every day. Okay. Thank you for being here. You all have a beautiful good night, good morning, or good afternoon in your part of the world. I love ya, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, baby. And don't forget to hype me up, baby, when the video uploads. Why are we hyping? So other people can get this great information, y'all. I love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.